Dear Sony, it's been a glorious year after the announcement of the eagerly anticipated A7S3 as of the 28th of July 2020, a camera that we've all been waiting for almost what feels like half a decade. And you brought that camera out and you did not disappoint. And from then, you were pretty much on a roll. You decided to pretty much show the technical prowess of where you're going and the direction that you are, with cameras like the 8K powerhouse that is the Alpha 1, the A1, the big one, and just proving that you listen and you get it done and you're in the next generation of what mirrorless really needs to represent. You even went as far as actually putting all of those things into the Sony FX6 as well. Really surprised how that camera even puts the bigger daddy, the FX9, in its place for different reasons and whatnot. But for all the anticipation, there's still one camera that we're eagerly anticipating, and these are my requirements from you in regards to the Sony A74 for video. Hi, Ben from Lover of Cameras. If you enjoy videos like this, you find yourself here for the first time, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos on Lover of Cameras. Now, this reaction comes from being ready to switch back to Sony. As previously, I was an Alpha 6300 and a 6400 user, but for different reasons and things that were lacking, I found myself over on Fujifilm, the Fuji X-T4. I use the X-T4 as well as the X-T3, but there's still things that I need video-wise that just does not cut it, that needs assistance. Things such as unlimited recording, full-size HDMI, and class-leading object tracking autofocus for the type of videos that I do, as well as just generally that upper level of robustness when it comes to things like heat management, which funny enough, although well controlled on Fuji, still finds it to be in a problem in especially shooting modes such as 4K 60. Now, to be fair, I'm not really too fussed about full frame, but it is a nice addition not to have to worry about crop factors on the lens that you're using, and also the option of having even more shallow depth of field, or the toning and the bokeh. But cameras like the EOS R6 have gotten such a good upgrade over the year since they were announced that it makes the Sony A7 III feel even older than it should, and a much needed upgrade. Here's my requirements for what I would love on the A7 IV and what we really need it for video to really put the Canon R6 in its place and fill the gap of what is missing in the Sony lineup. Full frame, of course, unlimited internal recording. Sony, you listen to us, and practically all your new cameras that have come out, even the missed opportunity of a vlogging camera, which is the ZV-E10, has unlimited recording. Great improvement over the A7 III, which doesn't benefit from that. Full frame 4K UHD 60 frames a second. On top of that, potentially even DCI. Would love to see this as a true upgrade, because even your current cameras right now, when it comes to the previous generation, have a slight crop in 4K 30. No crop all the way up to 4K 60 full frame. Definitely 10-bit video internal, even if it is 420 color subsampling, that would still be okay, but 422 would be nice. Definitely when it comes to the bitrate, above 100 megabits per second, 200, why not 400 and give us all out at it if you can as well. And a full-size HDMI port. Please, for the love of me, for what you've been showcasing with all your new cameras in a bigger body size, that full-size HDMI is possible. Please give us full-size HDMI. The dreaded experience of micro HDMI really needs to be put in the past, and it's something I want to be done with so I can really benefit from the robustness of that port when I'm using things like my Atmos Ninja 5 for recording and monitoring. And please, make sure you put a fully vari-angle articulating display so I can self-monitor and see myself without necessarily always needing an external recorder or monitor, even though that is preferred when doing video. Don't put a tilt screen. And it's very simple. Do these things with no crop, no hesitation. The great heat management that you put in the FX3 as well as the A7S III, and you've got us won over. I'll be ready to switch in a heartbeat, because it's not every time that I need to be recording externally or do an external recording where I would need a recorder just to gain the benefit of unlimited recording. or higher chroma subsampling, or 10-bit. Having the robustness to do that all inside the body with the Z-type battery, with the AF that is world class on your side when it comes to eye tracking as well as object tracking, that would be my dream. And with that, I'd be ready to switch in a heartbeat. Sony, we're just waiting for you now. It's been a year. And if it's something that you're struggling in terms of the development, I struggle to believe that. Look at the A1, look at the FX3, look at the FX6. It's there. Would love to see it in 2021 or as soon as possible.